give it up to the youth. Loyal to the squad if we win or we lose. It is in our veins that orange and the green running through and through. Cause you know we want it, you squad versus ours, now they don't really want it. Our pedigrees deep with pros in abundance, get ready for the storm cause the hurricane's coming. Let's give it up to the youth, loyal to the squad if we win or we lose. It is in our veins that orange and the green running through and through. Cause you know we want it, your squad versus ours, now they don't really want it. Our pedigrees deep with pros in abundance, get ready for the storm cause the hurricane's coming.
What's good, Miami Hurricane fans? Looks like we got some good news finally on the coaching changes. You know, we've been having coaching changes here and there, up and down, people leaving, people coming. Besides Tim Harris, the last signee to be the running backs coach for the Miami Hurricane, Miami has reached out to Toledo's assistant coach, or wide receiver coach, or whatever, Kevin Beard. Well, we all know that Kevin Beard is a Miami alum. He also was at Miami before, under a different role, but now he will be the wide receiver coach for the University of Miami, which I'm glad he's back. It came down to between him and Leonard Hankerson. I really liked it. I actually kind of wanted Leonard Hankerson. But he decided that he wants to stay with the San Francisco 49ers, and that's good for him. You know, that's not really a bad deal and everything. So, but now that Beard is a fold, he must reverse the trend of the local receivers leaving South Florida. You know, bring them home, making sure they come to the University of Miami, and things like that. So me personally, I like this hire. I think it's going to be great for the University of Miami. You know, Miami's Jeremiah Smith, the 2024 prospect, he likes the hiring for Kevin Beard. I believe Kevin Beard was on the phone with them. He was on the phone talking to them, letting them know that he was coming to the U. So yeah, I mean, to me, I think it's good. Like I said, Kevin Beard was here in 2014. And then, you know, he became a wide receivers coach, a passing game coordinator in 2015. Beard also spent one season at Georgia as a quality control coach before spending 2017 as the wide receivers coach at Tennessee. During his time at the MAC, Beard has coached multiple all-conference players, most recently Jajon Newton, a sophomore who caught 50 passes and 800 yards and 9 touchdowns last fall. Beard also has chops on the trail ranking as the number 5 recruiter in the Mid-American Conference. That's another thing that Mario likes. He likes great recruiting. He loves people that recruit. You know what I'm saying? So if you can recruit well, you definitely going to nail it out of the park. So that's one thing I think Mario is doing. He's really utilizing the young coach aspect, but great recruiting at the same time. So that's what I think is really, really good in that sense right there. We all know that Jason Candle, is the new offensive coordinator for the University of Miami. Beard served under him. He was Candle's wide receiver coach. He was the director of player personnel and assistant recruiting coordinator at Tennessee in 2008. So it's only fitting that Miami fulfills that wide receiver vacancy with somebody. And I believe, bringing Beard on and Candle, you bringing really, really good. Now, I don't know if they figure out the quarterback coaching part yet, so hopefully that'll change, and everything like that. So me personally, I like the hire. I like it. I'm all for it. I think Miami is going to be in a way better coaching spot than they was last year. Their coaching was abysmal. It was bad. It was atrocious. I mean, I can't really say too much, you know what I'm saying, about it, because it was pretty much trash. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much trash for the way Miami was. Now, also on more filling shoes in the coaching ranks, we all know that former Hall of Famer Jason Taylor. If anybody knows, well, if you know Joy Taylor, that's Jason Taylor's sister. But you know, everybody knows Jason Taylor from the Miami Dolphins. You know what I'm saying? So but also he was with Miami last year in some capacity, but now he got promoted and he will be the new defensive ends coach for the Miami Hurricanes. He served as a defensive analyst last year, and now he will be filling the void left by Rod White, who left the program to become the defense assistant for Houston Texans. So now you bring in Jason Taylor into there to be the defensive end coach. Now you got somebody that's an all-pro Hall of Famer and knows how to get it done. So Miami pretty much, I mean, their new look coaching staff is going to look way different than what we used to see last year and the years with Manny Diaz and all of that. I mean, just think about now that you got innovation, you know, on your offense. You're going to have strength on your defense. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like right there. This is what I like. I think still that DVD could get promoted to a position. I don't think Miami is finished fulfilling their coaching situation yet. I think there's a lot of other positions that should be fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got Lance Guidry there as the new defensive coordinator at Miami. So it makes all sense. It makes a lot of sense. You know, so like they said, Taylor is the latest piece to a revamped defensive coaching staff. Like I say, Lance Guidry is there. He got hired from Marshall, and Derek Nicholson will be the linebackers coach. He came from Louisville. So I mean, you look at it. Mario Cristobal's staff is adding pieces on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively. So, I mean, I think this team, I don't know. I'm honestly, I really am. I'm excited about this, man. For some reason, I think Jason Taylor could bring a lot of experience. He has a lot of experience he could bring to these young guys, get the best out of them. I'm sure by him watching as an analyst last year, there's certain things that he could have do more, you know, wish he could do more. So, but you gotta think, Jason Taylor, you know, getting all the experience, he could be, you know, he could end up being a great defense. If he does well in college, you just imagine his name getting called to the NFL to be somebody's defensive coordinator, you know what I'm saying, in the NFL. I mean, it happens. So, you know, like I said, you got to think, Taylor began as a defensive lines coach at St. Thomas Aquinas in 2017-2018. And then he was promoted to defensive coordinator at St. Thomas in 2020 and remained in that position in 2021 before being hired, you know, with the University of Miami. So he does have experience as a defensive coordinator, so all defense situations. So my thing is, like I said, I don't think Mario is finished with his coaching staff. I think this just getting everything in line and being able to put their foot forward, you know what I'm saying? Because this weekend starts spring practice, the first spring practice for the Miami Hurricanes. So they definitely need this. They need to fill shoes as quick as possible. I still think, with a lot of spring training coming, they still be able to do a lot more. So I think that right now Miami's, I'm looking forward to see what spring practice is going to look like, spring training is going to look like, but like I said, I don't think Mario's finished. I don't think he's done revamping that coaching staff. I do want to see DVD get a spot. That's what I really want to do. I want to see DVD get a spot. But I just want to welcome Kevin Beard back to the U again. Great promotion for Jason Taylor. There's going to be, I'm sure there's going to be some more news and notes. It seemed like when we dropped 2, we gained 2. We dropped 1, we gained 2, or we dropped 2 and gained 1. So, I'm sure this, like I said, I'm sure this coaching staff is not done yet. But great news for the Miami Hurricanes. Like I said it before in many of my videos, if Mario had got hired early or got pulled away from Oregon early, towards the season or before the end of the season, and was able to build his staff this way, I think last year would have been a little bit more successful going into year 2. But since he had to rush to put his staff together and everything like that, I guess you could say it was more kind of an experiment. You know what I'm saying? More or less. So we'll see. But anyway, that's all I got for y'all on this Canes edition. So stay tuned. But you know how it is, guys. There's no news like Canes news, and so therefore, anytime something drop, you probably won't hear anything between tomorrow and Saturday because the spring training. So I'm gonna try to have this Miami spring training locked in, and try to get some clips and stuff like that, and see how everything look, and do a little small video report on what it looked like. So until then, guys, this is your boy Livewire Sports Entertainment. I'm out.